Yo, it's Ray. It's Mailbag Wednesday. You know what that means? I'm taking your questions that you sent to me at getmoney@aol.com. The first question comes from Ray M. from Lenexa. He said, I was out hustling yesterday and I slipped on some ice and I hurt my arm, and how do I turn this into a positive thing? Well, Ray M. from Lenexa, I just got to tell you one thing. At least you didn't crack open your head on the sidewalk and become brain dead. It's just your arm. Hopefully you have your other arm. Use that one. Don't complain. You live in Johnson County. That's not going to serve you at all. No one wants to hear your problems, and your problems are very small. You probably still have a lot of things going for you. So wrap that, arm up in a Coles towel and keep moving forward. The next one comes from Brad, from Missouri. Who cares? It doesn't matter. He said, Ray, this girl I like has been going out with other guys. I see her on Facebook. I see her on Twitter. I want to give her some grief about going out with other people. What's the right move to do? And first of all, I have to say, if you are attracted to a woman who's smart and funny and pretty, she's going to have other guys after her. Okay, so let's deal with reality. Let's not deal with she just wants to, be around you. She wants to live her life in the moment, be happy like a human being. So you got to give a person that space to have fun, because you have to respect other people's lives, that they only have a limited amount of time to live too. They get to do whatever you want to. You can focus on what you can do. And as long as you do that, everything will work out. That makes you more attractive. There's nothing more unattractive to people than trying to control them. People understand when you're trying to control them with snide comments like, "Oh, I saw you out with those guys. Is that your bae?" Like that's not being a man. Being a man is like, "I see you out running, girl. I see that game. I'm a player too. Player no game. Player respect the game." So, people just want to live their life. You got to respect their own game. Let them be, and focus on yourself. Focus on your breathing. Focus on meditation. And take the focus on what other people are doing. And, you can only control your actions. You can't control people, places, and things. If you can remember those things, you're way better than most people. And you treat other people way better, and you get treated way better if you can treat people with that freedom. And that's what it's all about too. Let other people be the way they are, and you will have peace and freedom. Peace and freedom. And I think that's what we all want. I mean, of course, controlling people, it gives you a sick, perverse, sensation of, being cool or whatever. But the whole thing about it is freedom and being at peace with yourself, being able to sleep at night, being positive and knowing that you're growing is, it's better than the opposite. Okay, my goals for the new year. Basically, up top I wanted to make 6 figures, and I wrote out my goals. Why do I want to make 6 figures? One, it's cool. It'd be cool to be like, oh, I make a 6-figure salary. Two, all the rest of the things on my list that I'd like to set goals, new Penguins jacket, new Chiefs jacket, all the sports teams I want to go see, all the inspirational, motivational movies I want to buy, all the things that I want, fall into line if I made that much money. And, how I'm going to get there, I don't know. I wrote out a bunch of ways to get there. Lottery, they're all shot in the darks. But, even if they're just shot in the darks, you can take actions towards them, and at least you're doing something. That's better than just saying, I'll never get there. So, designing something, opening up your own business, asking for grants, lotto, scratch tickets, then reinvest it back into trying to get your goals. That is your main thing. And people get really weird when they have a goal, and then they say come into money, and they don't reinvest it towards your goal. And then at the end of the year, they say, I'm not fulfilled. Well, you're not using all your resources towards your goal. So, like, if I did come into money, I would try to use it for knowledge or something that gets me towards making more money for my goal. I wouldn't just be satisfied with that. You always have to be reinvesting and re-upping the ante every time you do that. And it comes with, as Anthony Robbins says, concentrated laser-like focus every day, moving towards your goals. And if you're not moving towards them, you're going backwards. But I think the idea is, like I talked to a person the other day, they came into some money, and I was like, oh, do you know what you want to do with that money? Have you thought about it? And they didn't. and they're like, I think I'm just going to, go out to eat and stuff. And I'm like, that's how at the end of the year, when you look back and you're not fulfilled and you're not happy, well, you didn't move towards the things that you really, really want and really, really value. So all your decisions have to be based on what you really, truly want. You have to be honest with yourself. And it's nice to do things for other people, but sometimes if you know that you're going to not be happy if you don't get something done, just get that goal done, just get it done, and then you can have the rest of your life to give back to people. But I mean, that's the way I work. I love to give back because I know you get what you give, and I know it's karma, it comes back around. But I also know if I don't have white shoes and nice shoes on, and if I don't have what I want to wear on, and I don't have fly glasses and stuff, then I am not going to feel good, and there's not even going to be enough motivation to give back. So that's how I work. Keep positive, keep moving forward, give back, and let people do whatever they want to. We're all here for a limited amount of time. Treat people well, and I find that's a better, peaceful, free way of living.